Okay guys, Clinton once again here. We are doing our week 2 of the push block. Honestly, it's gonna be a very short one because there are a lot of series of events happening this week. For example, I just did my LASIK. As of from Thursday, I do not need my spectacles anymore. So that was a pretty great thing, and in a more or less like a impulsive action that I did. But it's good for me because I don't really need any spectacles no more, right? And at the same time, if you guys watch my previous video on my last vlog, I did a boxing class and it really literally cooked me for the whole week, and it's still cooking and brewing me for this week as well. So you can get to see it, especially when I'm doing my bench press, because basically my lats, shoulders, scapula, everything is all fucked. So let's jump straight in and you can see how much I suffered. So starting off with the squats, everything is the same, just that the working sets for the squats is 2, 3, 5 or 4 reps right now. 4 sets of 4. And what you're seeing right now is definitely my top single. I feel that it's a little bit slow because I find a lot of difficulty trying to stabilize myself, especially for the upper body. My arms are so cooked, I cannot really set myself in position. It's so tight. But definitely let's just do it, you know. So 2, 6, 5 done. Then 2, 3, 5 for 4 repetitions. It's pretty okay as well, but it's really tough, and I took a much longer rest than before to complete all 4 reps, but I feel that I'm confident to go for 5 next week. Definitely, and I want to do it. This is how hungry I am to hitting 5 reps for this weight, because it's a massive PR for me. So everything looking pretty okay, and now moving on to the bench. Bench is really just shit. I cannot really get myself in position. The moment I unrack the weight, everything feels super duper heavy. So you will see my singles today is rather slow. Look at this, it's insane. So right after my bench session on Monday, it sort of get really sore and I cannot really move and exert force on my arms again. So this is my back off. Looks pretty okay, but it is the start of a downhill from here, because on my next few days on my bench it starts to go really shit as well. So the strategy for it right now is to let myself rest, and hopefully for next week I can perform better. So once again, bench, the shitty bench. So 160 for a single at a 3 count pause. I believe I did not pause for 3 seconds at all. I just want to try and push it up as much as I can. See, I took a longer time at the top to stabilize myself, and as I push, such a struggle, you know. But I'm not that depressed yet, even though my shoulders can't depress at all. At that point of time, right now it's pretty okay already. I just want to understand and make sure I do not change any of the form or technique that I used to have. It's all because I'm just fatigued. That's why my performance is being affected. So don't let your fatigue sort of mindfuck you in a way that there's something wrong with the technique. I feel that my technique is pretty okay. I'm just tired from it. So this is my 270 deadlift warm-up before my 325 kg. So this week's 325 felt much better than last week. So it could be a thing, you know, maybe if your arms are cooked, you can actually position your lower body better, but I'm not sure. But all I know is today's deadlift session, that day's deadlift sessions were pretty great, and I really want to perform well, because next week I'm gonna try to do 285 for 5 repetitions. And my singles, I don't know, what do you guys think? How heavy can I do for my next week deadlift? My heaviest was 350, so maybe I could aim for 360. I'm not sure. So day 3, it's a pretty short session because I'm doing it consecutively. So Monday, day 1 was on Monday, day 2 Tuesday, and this is deadlift. Day 3, 170 kg bench, which is super duper hard. I initially wanted to do 175, but I couldn't do it. So this is one of the sets of my 157.5, the only one that I can actually finish 3 repetitions, even though on the program it's supposed to be 5 sets of 3. I can only complete 1 set of 3. That's how bad my arm was. And yeah, so that's where I ended my training, and then the next day immediately I went for my LASIK, and I'm supposed to rest for 5 days. So hopefully I can get to train on Monday, and hopefully my eyeballs don't drop out at any point of time next week when I train. And yeah, so a little bit of a setback for the bench, especially for this week because of my boxing session. So I'm willing to accept the consequences of adding a very foreign training into my routine. But yeah, it's really a great experience for me. It helps me understand my weaknesses, especially because when my arms are cooked, especially my triceps, I couldn't finish the lift even though I can descend well, but I could not press it up. So I know that my weakness is definitely a little bit of the arms and the pectoral muscles, the pushing aspect of the lift. So that's it, short and sweet. I will see you next week where I will really attempt some massive PRs and crazy weights. So stay tuned. Goodbye.